On the NJB, we have Dr. Surena Malhotra. Dr. Surena Malhotra ji, namaskar.
Namaskar.
Namaskar, ma'am. Vande Mataram. Great pleasure to have you with us. Thank you so much, ma'am. तो अपने सुप्रिया सुले जी ने रिक्वेस्ट करी है, रिक्वेस्ट नहीं करी है, अपने भाई को मैसेज भेजा है, पब्लिकली मैसेज भेजा है अजीत दादा पवार को कि दादा आपको भी ये लोग धोखा देंगे जैसे इन्होंने बाकी सबको धोखा दिया है। आप जब तक शरद पवार साहब के साथ थे, आप जब तक बाबा के साथ थे, तब तक आपकी इज्जत थी। क्या आपका टौर था, क्या आपका भौकाल था, आज की तारीख में आपको कोई पूछता नहीं है। तो डॉक्टर सुरेना मल्होत्रा जी, क्या लगता है आपको अजीत दादा पवार की आंखें खुलेंगी? क्या लगता है?
बात तो सही है। As we can see that they are trying to sideline him. Nobody is giving much attention. Everything is normally gets revolved around the other Upa Mukhyamantri देवेंद्र फडणवीस जी। उनके तक ही सब पॉलिटिक्स नॉर्मली चलता रहता है और सीएम को भी इतना भाव नहीं देते जितना उप मुख्यमंत्री को देते हैं। तो ये तो ऑब्वियस है, ये तो होना ही था। They are not going to allow anybody else to go forward. So this is the fact. तो जो सुप्रिया ताई बोल रही है तो बराबर बोल रहे हैं, ये तो अभी दिख ही रहा है। You know, as the time is going, we can see that. You know, initially everybody thought that they would be given a lot of importance and all, but that's not so. So it's a fair warning, you know.
You know, Dr. Surena Malhotra, Supriya Sule ji ne एक चीज गिनाया. While trying to lure back Ajit Pawar ji, she said, "You're a brother." But look first what they did. They broke Uddhav Sena. They have taken Eknath Shinde and the entire group of people, their MLAs. And as on today, Eknath Shinde himself is being threatened. You know, there is threat of disqualification. He may be disqualified. And this disqualification or qualification belongs, it's hanging with the speaker, and the speaker is a BJP man.
Yes, so, exactly.
So there's already Latakta Talwar in front of Eknath Shinde, and Supriya Sule ji further quotes that, look at the tweet of Fadnavis ji, "Mi punha yenar." Now that is a threat. She says, this you understand, Ajit Pawar ji, you come back. If Eknath Shinde ji cannot be there, whom close to Uddhav Thackeray ji was broken, then they broke you, they broke Sharad Pawar sahab, and they've taken you. So we ate from one thali only, आपको वापस आना चाहिए. That's what Supriya Sule said. एक के बाद incidences quote करके वो कह रही है कि दादा आप वहाँ पर रहोगे तो आप खत्म हो जाएंगे, आप वापस आइए.
That is true. They will not allow anybody else to go forward. That is the normal way they act. It is जहाँ यूज करना है उस समय यूज कर लेते हैं और बाकी बाद में मतलब उनको साइड ट्रैक कर लेते हैं. बेसिकली एकनाथ शिंदे जी की कुर्सी में अभी प्रॉब्लम आने लगे तो उन्होंने अजित पवार को उनको सबको अपने पास खींच लिया. उनका काम हो जाएगा तो इनको भी मतलब वो लोग ये करेंगे. तो दैट इज द टेंडेंसी दैट दे हैव टू अंडरस्टैंड. इट इज सो ऑब्वियस.
You know, Dr. Malhotra, Supriya Sule ji further goes on, says that Devendra Fadnavis actually had to resign. He has not been able to control the riots, the arson, all kind of, the entire districts were on fire and he couldn't control that. He couldn't preempt that. He couldn't do anything about it. And she further says, Mr. Fadnavis has betrayed the aspirations of the Marathas all the time. She talked about Marathas, she talked about the Dangars community, she talked about the Lingayat communities, and she talked about Muslim reservation. Now, Supriya Sule ji has talked about these four. He said this has been continuously betrayed by Devendra Fadnavis ji. And number one, the law and order system has collapsed, so he should resign. Now this is a direct attack on Devendra Fadnavis ji. Supriya Sule ji is carrying a direct attack on Devendra Fadnavis ji. Now, and she has substance to prove. She says he's always betrayed the aspirations of these four communities. How do you see this, Dr. Malhotra?
Exactly. I mean, what is the work of the Gruha Mantri? Gruha Mantri, the Home Minister, is supposed to keep the home safe. Is the home safe? No, it is not. Maharashtra is not safe at all. Just you saw that there was the way the arson and everything was being carried out. Nobody was safe. And what was done? Nothing really was done. It continued for 2-3 days. And what about, I mean, everything is failing. Even the health ministry under them, everything is failing. But what about the health ministry? Maharashtra is being attacked by the dengue mosquito. I mean, isn't there a cure for dengue? Isn't there a cure? Why should people in Maharashtra and in fact all over the country suffer from dengue? Can't they take any positive steps to prevent that? Then what about as we had correctly said earlier that the incidents on Nanded, what happened? How many people? How many children died? Everything is going topsy turvy. What about pollution?
And no action has been taken.
Yeah, no action has been taken
Yes.
really. After that, the health ministry is an absolute failure. The home ministry is an absolute failure. And home ministry, there is nobody safe. The ladies are not safe. So many incidences happening in Pune. Just recently, Jawans, they raped a girl who had, नाबालिग लड़की जो आ गई थी पुणे में, उसको रेप किया. कितने दिन, 2 या 3 दिन उसको अटका के रखा था. So how there is nobody safe over there? There's so much of drug all happening. Drugs are being so much.
Ma'am,
drug has
factories,
been-
not just distribution. There are
Yeah.
drug factories in Maharashtra.
In every district.
Maharashtra, the places like Nashik.
अरे महाराष्ट्र में ड्रग फैक्ट्री चल रही है मैम.
Exactly, it's such an alarming situation. I mean, this can spread to the youngsters who don't have any work. Maharashtra will be spoiled. This is like becoming like Punjab. So the Home Ministry has to be vigilant.
लेकिन जब यहाँ पे महाराष्ट्र में हिंसा भड़की हुई थी, आदरणीय सम्माननीय गृह मंत्री जी, अब ऑनरेबल होम मिनिस्टर वाज कैंपेनिंग इन
वो तो
छत्तीसगढ़.
कैंपेनिंग छत्तीसगढ़ में गए थे. एग्जैक्टली. तो जो आप संभाल नहीं सकते हैं तो नेचुरली यू शुड रिजाइन ना. आप जाइए छत्तीसगढ़ में, जाइए और कहीं जाइए, अपना कैंपेनिंग करिए, दूसरे पार्टियों को तोड़िए, ये सब काम करते रहिए आप. होम मिनिस्ट्री जो आप संभाल नहीं सकते हैं तो उनको तो डेफिनेटली अब क्या करते हैं. मतलब इट इज एब्सोल्युटली it gives you so much of pain that Maharashtra has become this, Maharashtra has come to this level.
But this never used to happen. We have talked about this earlier also.
Yes.
Pradeep ji and I have spoken about this earlier, that
Yes.
this kind of thing never used to happen in Maharashtra.
Exactly.
We saw this happening in Haryana, where
Yes.
parties would be broken up, they would split up. मतलब आया राम गया राम, देवीलाल जी आज इधर हैं, भजन लाल जी आज उधर हैं, बंसी लाल जी आप कहीं और हैं. और आज भी मतलब जो पार्टी जिस प्रकार चल रही है आपको दिख ही रहा है. चौटाला साहब के बेटे जो हैं उनकी पार्टी को तोड़ दिया गया, वह इधर से, और उनको मनोहर लाल खट्टर साहब के साथ लगा दिया गया ताकि सरकार बन पाए. उत्तर प्रदेश में भी ऐसे हुआ करता था, बिहार में, लेकिन महाराष्ट्र में ऐसा नहीं होता था. So what have they done to Maharashtra? I mean, Maharashtra had a pristine reputation where these kind of things were
I was just going
concerned.
to say that Maharashtra had such a prestigious reputation. The politics in Maharashtra has really gone to a very, very low level. It's a very unfortunate thing that so many educated state like Maharashtra has gone down to this level. Drugs and all. We never imagined that such a thing would happen in Maharashtra. But then this is all happening. Their only aim is satta, satta, satta. They're not looking at the benefit of the people. They're not looking at for the farmers. They don't really care for anybody. This is
And not only
very
that, Dr.
alarming
Surya Mata,
situation.
you're a doctor, ma'am.
Yes.
You are a medical doctor. Mumbai has never suffered this kind of pollution as it is suffering now. What is
Exactly.
happening? The AQI in Mumbai is comparable to Delhi.
Exactly.
What are we doing?
Exactly.
What have we done to our
Something like
city?
400 or something about that, the 300 to 400, and that is a very alarming situation for everybody. How will the person breathe? What about the people who already have COPDs, that is chronic lung diseases?
Yes.
How can they breathe? And there is no billboards, no indications anywhere that that you sort of tell the people, okay, this particular day the pollution is on the rise. Please don't go out. Sit at home, or you time your workouts. When you want to send the people, when you want to send your children out to play, all that should be continuously told to people. The monitoring has to be there. Okay, today is a very bad day. Please, whoever has a problem, sit at home. Don't go out. Take your medications. Carry your spray. So all these, nothing has been. Do you see in?
Are they
Mumbai-
aware of the problem at all, ma'am?
Exactly. We don't think that they are aware at all. Or they may be aware and they may be sort of thinking that they'll be having a big SOP list and all that. But then what are they really doing? just having a list, just thinking about that. I heard that they are going to do something, the IIT, the students, they have used a technique called as Vayu, and they're going to use it at the schools. Then why not insist that even the construction people, the builders should do something?
The
that they
construction
should-
has increased.
Yeah,
The
yeah,
cons-
the construction has increased like
By 3.5
anything.
times.
You know, the BKC where we are is the most polluted area in Mumbai because
Most polluted.
you got metro lines being constructed, you got the
You
bullet
got-
train construction going on, you got
You got-
regular building constructions going on.
Flyovers.
You know,
And then
at least
Diwali is coming.
At least
Five.
your Indie Alliance partner, Aam Aadmi Party, Kejriwal, whatever you call him, at least he has done something. He's shut down thermal plants there. He's increased the bus fleet, reduced the bus fleet. Electric vehicles have been introduced. Then his industries turned from to PNG to see that it's green energy, green cover. I mean, all these things. Winter pollution plan, as you call it, as you have been saying, where is the winter pollution plan? Where is the
Yes.
plan?
Exactly. There is a plan, and also in Delhi, I think they are insisting that the people should stop their engine and the car engine should be
Yes.
stopped at the crossings and all.
Yes.
So why these small little things are not being introduced in Mumbai and Maharashtra? It is, and now the Diwali is coming near. It's going to be really horrible.
It's going to be hell, man.
It's really going to be hell. And I would say that everybody now start using a mask. That's the best thing to do, because these people are not doing anything. You have to protect yourself somehow.
And Dr. Surya Malhotra, when the MBA was in power, there was one thing that we were all very impressed by, was the manner in which your environment minister, Mr. Aditya Thackeray, insisted that
Yes.
he would not allow even a single tree to be cut in
Exactly.
RA. He declared
Exactly.
RA a forest
Yes.
and then brought back the CRZ on the salt pan areas. The salt pans are sacrosanct, you can't touch it. Mr. Sharad Pawar also supported him, and so did
Yes.
Supriya Sule. They said that, in fact, I remember what Supriya Sule ji said. She said, there is the best cure, the best solution for pollution is a tree.
Yes.
Plant a
Absolutely.
tree and preserve the trees you've got. That is
Yes.
the best protection against pollution. As soon as this government has come to power, I believe thousands of trees have been cut all over the
Thousands.
place, including in
Overnight.
RA.
Yes, and overnight in somewhere also, nearby in the where you are staying, suddenly you'll find that the next to the tree is not, tree is cut. Suddenly, you ask anybody, so everybody says, we don't know. But this is the trend. The builders are being, just for builders are being promoted. In RA, I would tell Supriya Sule Taiji and all of us, even all the citizens, we had so many campaigns, so many agitations, citizens movement was so strong in RA. So many citizens came out, not only political parties. So we witnessed so many agitations and all, and everything like, I'm really disgusted, and I really believe that this Sarkar, the Sarkar which is there now, they're absolutely unscientific. They're not scientific. They're not progressive.
But RA is gone
Somehow
now.
they don't.
But
Somehow
RA
they
is
don't
gone.
think.
As
Yeah,
soon as the
they're
metro
not.
starts there, as soon as that metro shed starts, it's over.
So unfortunate. It's so unfortunate.
I mean, the
So,
green cover, it's a green lung. Mumbai is so lucky. Actually speaking, Mumbai is one of the luckiest cities in the world
True,
to
true,
have
true.
a national park and an RA forest right in the middle.
Right in the middle of a city,
We have
yes.
a green lung and we have the sea. And we are
Yes.
trying to destroy our forest
Destroy that.
and we are trying to poison our seas.
That is barbaric. That's a barbaric thing what they are doing. Really, I really fail to understand that how come government doesn't think about all these things. These are the thoughts. And
Dr.
Yeah.
Malhotra, Prime Minister Modi, when he came, he criticized Sharad Pawar as agricultural minister who has done nothing for the farmers, nothing for the farmers in Maharashtra. But right now you have a scene where 40 talukas has been declared as drought affected. But again, the actual number of talukas affected are around 200 or more than 200.
More than 250.
200, yes. So it's huge. Now what the criticism on the government is that you have only declared drought affected talukas which belong to the ruling party
to the
MLAs.
ruling party.
You
Yes,
have not.
Absolutely.
You have not. So you got a prime minister who's criticizing Sharad Pawar sahab. At the same time, you're not talking about your own agricultural minister in the state, nor the entire government that is yours here. How are they dealing with? How are they dealing with the farmers? It's pitiable, Dr. Malhotra.
Absolutely. I mean, talking about Sharad Pawar ji not doing anything for the farmers is a very laughable thing. I mean, that really
After
shows.
having praised him.
After having, yeah, praised him. All the time, initially, I mean, he had always praised that जैसे पवार साहब को हाथ जमीन को हाथ लगाते हैं तो उनको पता चलता है कि यहाँ पे कौन सी फसल आने वाली है, वैसे ही पॉलिटिक्स में पवार साहब दूरदृष्टि करते हैं. मतलब the fact that he is there saying that पवार साहब की इतनी अच्छी पकड़ है फार्मिंग के ऊपर, उतनी पकड़ उनके राजकारण में भी है, तो ये उन्होंने ही प्रेज किया हुआ है उनको. और ऐसे बोलना, और उन्होंने प्रेज भी किया था पहले भी कि पवार साहब ने ना ही सिर्फ फार्मर्स को मतलब उनके उनका उत्पादन वगैरह सब बढ़ाया, बट उन्होंने जो हरित क्रांति, द सेकेंड हरित क्रांति भी लाए पवार साहब, नॉट ओनली इन महाराष्ट्र बट ऑन द इन द नेशन ऑन द ईस्ट साइड ही हैज डन दैट. उन्होंने सब मतलब साइंटिफिक तरीके से खेती को बढ़ाया हुआ है.
ये प्रधानमंत्री जी ने कहा था.
हाँ, ये प्रधानमंत्री जी ने पहले
और आप
कहा
वो कहते हैं
कि
कि कृषि मंत्री की भूमिका में शरद पवार जी ने कुछ नहीं किया.
अभी इलेक्शन नजदीक आए तो ये सब एज यूजुअल जैसे कांग्रेस ने 70 साल क्या किया,
नहीं भूल गए क्या? मोदी जी भूल गए क्या?
भूल गए नहीं है, उनकी वो टैक्टिक है कि लोगों के ऊपर
सुप्रिया सुले जी ने रिमाइंड किया, आप ही ने पद्म विभूषण दिया है.
एग्जैक्टली, पद्म विभूषण उनको मिला, आप ही ने दिया. तो यही तो बातें होती है ना कि इन इलेक्शन द थिंग्स हैव टू बी फेयर, बट यार यहाँ फेयरनेस बिजनेस कुछ नहीं होता. यहाँ मतलब क्रिटिसाइज करना होगा, जो उनकी जो अच्छी चीज है बस उसी को क्रिटिसाइज करो, लोगों के आंखों में उनको गिराओ, यही उनका काम होता है. बट everybody is, people are also intelligent, people also see now in fact a very good trend is happening now everywhere. The people who are so staunch BJP followers, in fact when they meet us they are saying yes, we don't know, we were followers of BJP, but now we really have to think about it, what is happening. They may be scared to say it openly, but they are saying, at one time many of our doctor friends, they used to be no BJP, Hindutva and all that, but now they have also started saying no, whatever BJP promised, they are not delivering all that. They are just just talking, just advertisements. So this is what is the reality. People have started realizing. I hope all of them realize, and the mass movement comes.
No, Dr. Malhotra, we want to know from you. Supriya Sule is very politely and very nicely telling Ajit Dada, please come back, please come back, please come back. She was very emotionally luring him back. But at the same time, Pawar Sahib, in a few days before, in a meeting, he was addressing a small crowd, a very nice audience. He said, in fact, he was threatening. He says, those who deceived me, जिन्होंने बेवफाई किया, and he quoted the 1980 incidences where he said 5 top leaders betrayed me, बेवफाई किया, and they were never elected again. They were never elected again. Is he giving an indirect threat to Ajit Pawar ji that you and your bunch who have betrayed me will never get elected again, and he's using the tough stand against them to see that they will never. He's really said when Pawar Sahib says something, he means it. He means it. We all seen it. So carrot and stick, carrot Supriya Sule ji and the stick Sharad Pawar ji. How do you see Dr. Malhotra?
See, basically, Sharad Pawar ji, when he's saying that it's not a threat, but it's a fact. I would put it as a fact that if somebody betrays and somebody goes over there, people are not going to like. People are not going to elect them. People look at them as people who have betrayed something very nice, just because of whatever they wanted satta or whatever. So this is not a threat. I don't think Pawar Sahib ever gives a threat, but it's a fact that he knows politics. He knows. See, even when Uddhav Thakere's condition, there were a lot of people who then they had sympathy with Uddhav Thackeray ji. And this is what is happening. People are realizing that ground reality is that most of the people have been with Pawar Sahib. In fact, now they are coming forward, meeting him and telling that we all support the NCP, the real NCP. So this is what he means by saying that.
So, Dr. Surena Malhotra, will Ajit Dada Pawar listen to his sister? I hope he does. I mean, really?
I don't know. That's up to them.
But
I don't know.
but
the
but,
message,
but
but the
Supriya
message is
Suleji's
getting across. But the message is getting across that they will not be they don't have much future where they are presently. They will not have
but
much future.
Supriya
over there.
Suleji said it in a very nice manner.
Supriya
She was
Suleji
very
has always
nice.
Supriya Suleji has always had a very soft corner for her brother. It is a betrayal, and she feels it. What she says, what she always says, की women always डोळ्यामध्ये टचकन पाणी येतं कोणी काय बोललं तर. If somebody says something, a lady has tears in her eyes. But if they say something about my father or something about my party, then the lady will put her sari, tie her this thing and come
Warfare.
forward and fight it.
Yeah, Dr. Malhotra, NCP, Sharad Pawar, good. You have been the first to raise that Diwali is approaching and inflation is at 35 to 45% high.
Absolutely.
You, NCP, Sharad Pawar, good, have been highlighting that all the products that the poor people utilize for making sweets in Diwali have become expensive. Right from rava, sugar, and all these things where the rural people make the Diwali sweets, everything has become expensive. 35 to 45% increase. That is what you say. The NCP says it. Sharad Pawar ji, his entire leaders are pointing inflation has reached 45%. Dr. Malhotra, the serious thing. How are the people going to celebrate Diwali? The poor people from the rural areas and the urban areas, will they be able to afford a 45% increase in the basic items? That is what Sharad Pawar Sahab's party has highlighted. You have highlighted. It is really appalling. I mean, the government should take immediate steps to control. You don't have much days back. Dr. Malhotra.
Absolutely so. But is the government really bothered about it? That's the main question. The government is not bothered about it. They will say that उन्होंने ये योजना की, हम लोग ऐसे मुफ्त में बांट रहे हैं. पर क्या बांट रहे हैं, कहाँ तक पहुँच रहा है, किन लोगों को मिल रहा है, ये कुछ पता नहीं है. जो poor people है, how will they really celebrate? I mean, it's such a sad thing. गैस महंगी है, खाना महंगा है, सब महंगा है. लोग घर में लोग जो बच्चे हैं बेरोजगार बैठे हुए हैं. एजुकेशन की कोई चिंता नहीं है. कुछ मतलब प्रॉब्लम है सब जगह पे.
और ऊपर से अकाल है.
हाँ, and then this is going to be a black काली दिवाली जो बोलते हैं वैसे ही होने वाली है.
For all the farmers, it's going to be a very dark Diwali.
It's going to be a dark Diwali, and I think last year also, before that also, now it's like becoming the regular feature for regular yearly feature for them.
But just the last question to you, ma'am.
Yes.
I still can't figure out what Pradeep and I were discussing earlier and what Mr. Balaji Gade Patil of the Congress, he's a farm leader, what he was telling us also.
Okay.
There is no dearth of money. There's plenty of money as far as Maharashtra government is concerned, and the centre is more than willing to advance the money. So, what do you think is preventing them from giving farmers their crop insurance? Because crops have failed this time. The rains have failed. There is a drought, actual drought in over 250 talukas. There are 357 talukas in Maharashtra. 250 में तकरीबन अकाल की स्थिति है. बरसात नहीं हुई है इस बार. रबी क्रॉप जो है वो उसकी बुआई नहीं हुई है, सिर्फ 20% हुई है. नेक्स्ट ईयर द रबी क्रॉप इज गोइंग टू फेल.
Yes, true.
So why do you think the government is not being proactive with the farmers? What do you think is happening here?
See, first of all, the government में there is the administrative failure बोलते हैं. जो proper administration मतलब proper administration ही नहीं है. The channels, proper channels to reach the farmers, that is not there. Secondly, the most important thing is they try to favor कि हमारे जो एमएलए जहाँ पे है हम वहाँ मदद करेंगे, दूसरे लोग भाड़ में जाए. That is the attitude they have. It is all the मदद and everything, that is all politically oriented. They are not really bothered कि सही जगह पे मदद रीच होती है कि नहीं. That is not important. Important is हाँ हमारा एमएलए पे पास ज्यादा पैसा जाए तो वो वहाँ दिखाएंगे कि हाँ they are helping the farmers. बाकी दूसरे एमएलए के उनके जगह पे नहीं जाए. So that उनका एमएलए जरा लोगों को लगे हाँ वहाँ पे कितना काम हो रहा है. Really, I mean, it's really foxing,
But this is very surprising. I'll tell you what, this is very surprising. मतलब कहने का मतलब ये हुआ, यहाँ पर जो है कोई भारतीय जनता पार्टी का एमएलए है, वहाँ पर अकाल डिक्लेयर हो गया है. उसके साथ वाली जो तालुका है ये कहना चाहते हैं कि उसके बॉर्डर के ऊपर बारिश हुई है और यहाँ पर बारिश नहीं हुई. मतलब क्या कहना चाह रहे हैं? मेरी समझ की बात.
This is really, I mean, that truly shows that there is a failure of The whole mechanism, there is a failure of this government, and this Fadnavis ji must resign. That is the main thing, you know. You need people who feel for the people, you know, feel for the
I mean,
people. Feel
don't
for
you
the
think
power,
just
feel
like
for
there
the
was
Mahila.
there was an all-party meeting with regard to Maratha reservations,
Yes,
don't you think there should be a all-party meeting with regard to the drought in
exactly,
Maharashtra? I mean, don't you think
exactly.
everybody should be
You
called?
very correctly said that. Yes, it should be that way.
And
Only
then they can
then,
always take the advice of Mr. Pawar. They are the senior most person here. They can always
Yes,
take
yes.
Mr. Sharad Pawar's advice
Yes.
on what to do.
definitely.
As it is always sitting in all meetings along with them. It seems to be the part of the government. You have Shinde Sahib in the middle, you got Sharad Pawar Sahib on the left, and you got Devendra Fadnavis on the right.
They want Pawar Sahib, आपका आशीर्वाद रहे, आपके, you know, good tips रहे. how to help.
So why don't they consult him? I mean, do you think they'll consult
They
him?
should. They will consult, but they may not openly say that.
Right, thank you very much, Surena Malhotra ji. It's always a pleasure talking to you, ma'am. Thank you very much for joining us on our show. बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया आपका. नमस्कार और वंदे मातरम. Thank you very
And happy
much.
Diwali also. Diwali is coming.
I
up.
hope the Diwali is really happy.
For happy for everyone.
Yes, we hope so.
Wish you the same too.
Wish you the same, ma'am. Namaskar. But really, Pradeep, I think there should be an all-party meeting because this is a crisis. Actually speaking, this is a full-blown crisis.
Yes.
Forget about reservation, forget about anything else. People don't have enough to eat. I mean, this Diwali, there are no sweets, there are no clothes, there are no nothing. I mean, what's going on here? और अगर आपको चैनल हमारा अच्छा लगता हो, प्लीज़ उसको लाइक करें, शेयर करें, जनाब उसको सब्सक्राइब करें. We try and bring out the truth in all its aspects. So I hope all of you, whosoever is watching, will subscribe to the channel. Right, and then there are some responses, and do send in your responses, do send in your comments. आप अपने comments भी भेजें. I think Pradeep ji, we have some comments today.
Yes, I think they have got some comments.
Let's take a look. Let's take a look at some of the comments which have come. Right. This was where's the black money post demonetization? Adrian Rebello 4227 LOL, which is I assume laughing out loud. Right. Can we move, please? This, of course, is the absolutely horrid story. The person says, inhuman. We agree with you entirely. It's not just inhuman, it's terrible. And that too in this day and age. How can such a thing happen? This is horrible. Absolutely horrible. What is happening over there? Katrina Kaif on her Tiger 3 stunts. What is that? मतलब इसका मतलब क्या हुआ सर? मतलब are you supporting Katrina Kaif? You know, praising her or what? There's lots and lots of angry emoticons with regard to what took place in Santa Cruz East. We understand your sentiments, sir. Jogesh Gupta, Anand Gupta, Ji, Anand Kumar Gupta, I think must be 8026. Durust baat hai. Excellent, ma'am. This is about Dr. Seema Malik yesterday. This is Sheila Balyon, 5439. She's described Dr. Seema Malik as excellent. Modi to transform India. What a disgrace to Shivaji. Akram Akhtar साहब लिखते हैं 7665 पर और उसके साथ में laughing emoticon है. Again on Santa Cruz East demolitions, good coverage. Bharat Varsh Tak. Pradeep ji, your program has got lots and lots of responses. Everybody's praising you. Jai Ho Nation Now. ये है रुचि मधुरिया 946 जय हो नेशन नाउ ऐसा करके इन्होंने लिखा है. नेशन नाउ इज नंबर 1 चैनल इन मुंबई. RKB सर एंड प्रदीप नंबियार सर. और ये कौन है? NMS BMCHANY Trust 1003. Right, that's wonderful. Thank you very much. Right, that's just about it. Thank you very much for calling us number one. Number one and what? I don't really know, but all the same, it's nice to hear praises.
As you said, keep responding. They are responding to your call.
आप respond करें, अपने comments लिखें. हिंदी में भी लिख सकते हैं, मराठी में भी लिख सकते हैं. जो भाषा आपको पसंद हो लिखिए. उर्दू में लिखिए, फारसी में लिखिए, तमिल में लिखिए, मलयालम में लिखिए, मराठी में लिखिए. Please do send in your comments. We would love to hear from you. Well, that's just about it for tonight's show. आज के शो में सिर्फ इतना ही. आप लोग देखते रहे नेशन नाउ. वील ऑफ कोर्स बी बैक विद यू फिलहाल प्रदीप जी और मेरी तरफ से आप सब लोगों को नमस्कार। जय हिंद, जय महाराष्ट्र, जय भवानी, जय शिवाजी, वंदे मातरम।
Vande Mataram.